Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, in today's lesson we will talk about the 10th phylum, which is called the phylum Chordata. So first of all, we will see what is the introduction of the Chordata. Chordate evolution is a history of innovations that is built upon the major invertebrate traits. They display many of the basic traits that first evolved in the invertebrates. These are involved bilateral symmetry, cephalization, segmentation, coelom, gut, tube, etc. Chordate's evolution is marked by the physical and the behavioral specialization, for example, the forelimbs of the mammals. Evolutionary trend among the vertebrates. Evolutionary innovations and the specialization led to an adaptive radiations, the development of a variety of forms from a single ancestral group. Each kind of organism, including human, is a mosaic of traits. Many traits are conserved from remote ancestors, and others are unique to its branch on the family tree. All the groups are multicelled, bilateral, coelomate animals. Now we will discuss that what are the main features of the chordates. Number 1, a strong but the flexible rod called the notochord is present in all the chordates. A nerve cord parallel to the notochord and the gut, which anterior ends develop into a brain. Number 3 character, that the embryos have gill slits on the walls of the pharynx function in both feeding and respiration. The 4th main feature of the chordates, that a tail that extends past the anus. So these are the 4 characters which exhibit by all the members of the chordates. So students, here you're watching all these 4 characters which are the main features of the chordates. In the figure you are watching the presence of the notochord, the dorsal hollow nerve cord, pharyngeal gill slits, and the blocks of the muscles. Now we will see the details of the notochord. All chordate embryos have a notochord, a stiff but the flexible rod that provides internal support, remains throughout the life history of the most invertebrate chordates, among present only in the embryos of vertebrate chordates. Next is about the dorsal hollow nerve cord, that is called the spinal cord, the fluid-filled tube of the nerve tissue that runs in the length of the animal dorsal to the notochord, present in the chordates throughout the embryonic and the adult life. Next is the presence of the pharyngeal gill slits, pairs of opening through the pharynx. Invertebrate chordates use them to filter the food. Juvenile fishes use them for the breathing purposes. In adult fishes, the gill slits develop into true gills, while in the reptile, birds, and the mammals, the gill slits are vestigious, occurring only in the embryo. The next character is the blocks of the muscles or the myotomes. Surrounding the notochord and the nerve cord are the blocks of the muscles, as you're watching in the figure, that how these blocks of the muscles are surrounding the notochord. And the last feature that possessed by all the chordates are the post-anal tail. The notochord, nerve cord, and the myotomes extend to the tail, found in all embryos. Most retain as adult, however, some vertebrates do not. So these are the characteristic features of the phylum chordates. So this is all about the phylum chordata. In the next lesson, we will talk about the classification of the chordates. So until then, thank you and Allah Hafiz.